From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play fake, and here's Dart. And incomplete to open things up. And now as we get toward the home stretch here, the regular season, Charles, let's take a look at the list of key inactives for them in this one.
Yeah, and after almost a full season of physical games, you know you're going to have some guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play, even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down, and he was able to get it by playing. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. The Giants had 4-9 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Play action now. Dart. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Press all 80. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. It just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Here's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down. So now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Daniels. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. Rolling to his right. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Shreds the tackle, and he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
65, third, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler.
To the air goes Daniels. And he is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Hey, check that.
To throw is Daniels. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Hawk 7, trap 60, trap 60. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 60, Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Daniels looking to throw. Rolling to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warrior 70. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's fourth down. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
To me, this is a case of if you're not getting the ball, you've got to do your job and block for the guy who is, because there really wasn't much there. And, boy, the defense took advantage with that loss.
And the defense, they were just locked in there on third. They had more guys than they could block. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Deron Payne. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll be out right at the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10.
Throwing, Dart. He'll buy some time right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Dart. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, these 2 teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing his Dart. Dancing to his left. He's got Bellinger. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw his Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And we'll get this one down to about the 17. Here is 3rd down and 4.
17-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw now, Dart. Able to find the open there. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good.
Now they'll change things up.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Go Street. 18 Roderick, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Second and 3. On the move to his left. Ortez at left side. Evades the tackler and now some space. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. After that play, we're going to get a pause here, an injured player, and that's the tight end, Zach Ertz, in some discomfort. Up the middle with Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. A big man. Get the oxygen tank ready. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Cup 19, Purple 80. Check. Cap alert. Go check. Let go.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
79 Brock, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang, hurt.
Looking to throw. Daniels. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Past the 20. 5. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where you just shouldn't have thrown the football, and that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Gano for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
Giants 17. Commanders 10. To kick off for New York.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 65 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Washington.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now a second and 10.
70 range. Come on. Set. 19, 18.
Play action now. Dart. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. Completed to Hyatt. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 30. Dancing away at the 35. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Got a man. It's Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So here's a 3rd and 14.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Trap ball 80. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Daniels. Sliding out of the pocket. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On the ready. Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
Now a toss, running left, Eckler. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Red. Step top low 18. 19 light. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. A throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing now is Daniels. Forced out to his left. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Ben Sennett. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Gay is on for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
The score, Commanders 24, Giants 17. That's Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
7 yards there and a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, here's Dart.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
From the gun, Dart.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Flush to his right. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Let's go. Back to 60.
Back to throw. Being chased out left.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation,
This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. DJ Chark, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, check that. Street. 60 Boston. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Cup 19. Cup 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They started on the ground with Eckler to about the 23. Here comes second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
23-yard line.
18 Bradley. Dragon 60. Panther 11.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. Third down.
Come on. Ready. Pump. Mustang 19. Pioneer.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. 19 Lions.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
18 Cardinals, 19 Sight, 70 Rangers, 60 Bucks.
Working out of the gun, Daniels steps away to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Check snap, 79 Broncos, Panther 11. Buffalo 18, Cup 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And it'll be a big hit at the end of this one, but it's also a big play as he's able to hang on to the football. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. And they're able to spike it in time. And they are in range for a field goal that could win this football game. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And his kick is good. Despite the rainstorm, a good snap, a good hold, and the kick went through. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Washington, their chances of finishing over 500, they remain alive as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it like